Yeah. I was there when the floor caved in at 1 a.m. Phone buzzing like a siren, you said don't let me drown again. I held the pieces steady while you shook inside the dark. Told you breathe, told you stay, put the match away from the spark. I learned your silence, learned your cracks between the lines. Knew when you needed grounding, knew when jokes are armor signs. I never crossed a boundary, never blurred the truth. I stood beside your chaos without asking for a proof. But pressure built inside me week by week, I didn't say. I swallowed my own overload just to keep the peace in play. One moment, one misfire, one reflex from the past, and suddenly I'm written as the problem that won't last. I owned it when I stumbled, didn't run from what I said. But you disappeared on me and let the silence do the rest.
I was there when it mattered, when your world came apart. When my turn came around, you went quiet, went dark. You chose easier answers, chose distance, chose air. Guess depth was too heavy when I needed you there. I didn't lose you to him, I didn't lose you to fate. I lost you to avoidance, to fear you wouldn't face. I was there when it mattered.
Remember that part? You left when it was hardest and called it being smart. You said he made you anxious, said he crossed too many lines. Said his presence felt invasive, said it lived inside your mind. You told him back up, told him stop, told him get away. Now I watch him stand beside you like those words just faded gray. Funny how the rules bend when accountability knocks. Funny how the mirrors crack, but you still call it my fault. I needed conversation, not a verdict passed through smoke. But you outsourced every answer so you wouldn't have to cope. I wasn't asking for forever, I was asking for repair. One honest sentence instead of empty calibrated care. I stayed away like you asked it and chased it, and in truth still ended up the villain in the story you revised for mood. You say my pain's an excuse, say it's all in my head, but my heart learned the truth while you left it unread.
I was there when it mattered, when your nights had no end. When I needed a voice, you chose silence instead. You chose someone easier, someone who asked for nothing. I asked for understanding, guess that was asking for something. I didn't lose you to him, I didn't lose you to time. I lost you the moment you stopped meeting me halfway in mine. I was there when it mattered.
Don't rewrite the part. You left when it was hardest and called it your heart.
I was there when it mattered.
I won't beg to be chosen,
I was there when it mattered.
I won't compete for space. I won't shrink my devotion just to keep you comfortable and safe. I carry fire carefully, I don't hand it to fear. If you can't hold it steady, then it doesn't belong here. I don't wish you harm, I don't wish you regret. I just won't offer loyalty where it's payback and neglect. You don't get my best self if you vanish at my words. That's not punishment, that's the boundary you rehearse. Now I walk past the places where we used to exist. Feel this thing not a collapse, yeah I can live with this. I found laughter elsewhere, found rooms where I can breathe. Found people who don't flinch when they see all of me. I stayed when it was messy, I stayed when it was loud. You left when it required standing still inside the doubt. So keep the quiet comfort, keep the closeness without depth. I'll keep the truth intact and choose what's left of myself.
I was there when it mattered, that part stays true. I don't need your revision, I don't need you to choose. You chose easier answers, chose silence, chose space. I chose self-respect and walked out with my name. I didn't lose you to him, I didn't lose what I am. I lost a version of you that couldn't hold where I stand. I was there when it mattered.
That's the line that won't bend. You left when it was hardest, so this is where I end.
I stayed.
I stayed.